What's up, YouTube family? We're just going to do some packing today. It is a Sunday midday. I need to get started on this. I have 40 shipments, 40 packages to ship out. Some of them are combined, so really I sold more than 40 items, but this is going to be a live. So just letting you know, I'm going to be answering tons of questions during this live. That's me. I love answering questions. I love back and forth and communication. So what's up, everybody? We're going to be doing 40 packages. As you know, I always do everything from my phone other than print out my shipping labels. So I went and snagged all my items from all my inventory before I messed that up. And they are now all in front of me. I got my first class, ground advantage. I got my ground advantage. I got my priority flat rate. I got my priority padded flat rate. And I got shoes. Yes, shoes. I dug down and cleaned a whole bunch of shoes on Friday and listed them. That was 2 days ago and listed them. I've already sold 3 pairs. One of the other pairs I already had listed. So what's up, everyone? Central Illinois, happy afternoon, happy day, happy Sunday, whatever it may be. We're just going to do some packing. YouTube, thanks for joining in later on when you're watching this. Okay, so as always, I like to go through these because I like to show people what's selling for me. We're at the end of July. We're talking like, we're getting on the edge of summer clothing. So I ran some sales on Under Armour stuff. You're going to see that I want to have some Under Armour polos because I ran a sale. I might do the same thing with some other summer stuff because I don't want that stuff sitting. Basically, it's going to sit, and that's just like money sitting and waiting to not be invested back into more clothing or the market, however you want to look at it. So the market of clothing. First thing I sold was this awesome. So these are in order of sales, like the oldest, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So this sold Friday. Polo Ralph Lauren, large. This is like a rayon or viscose. Yeah, viscose, whatever. It almost looks like silk. You would mistake it for silk. But I love Polo Ralph Lauren, especially if it's screaming at you. So Polo Ralph Lauren, some swordfish. I've had I picked up 2 shirts like this summer and sold them both. This one sold for $38. Hey, thanks for the heart me. Thanks for the heart me. $38 for that one. And I'll let you know if I have some auto posture sales when they come on in. But again, with auto posture, they delist, relist, and I also do the 5% offer. So if some number comes in with a really weird percent, like 22.74, I know it's an auto posture sale. Again, I make sure it's going to the right person from my phone, and that's going to Mark. Thanks, Marky Mark. Here you go. What's up, Big E Sales? Thank you. If you guys have any questions along, let me know because I'm here to answer them. Colts. So we have our Colts. I'm a Colts fan. I live in Indy, so go Colts. We have NFL coming up. I always, for doing this for 8 years, I always love listing NFL clothing in July and August because everyone's so hyped. Everyone thinks their team's going to the Super Bowl, and it's the best year ever. They're getting their stuff. By October, there's about 3/4 of the teams that suck, and no one's buying their clothing. So you better get it listed now while people think their team's going to the Super Bowl. So that one's going to Kelly. And Florida. Kelly in Florida. Luckily, the Colts are going to the Super Bowl. So thanks for the heart, Felix. Yeah, luckily the Colts are going to the Super Bowl. So she'll enjoy that shirt come February, whenever the Super Bowl is. What's happening? We're packing up 40 orders. I had to get a head start today. I know I'll probably sell more throughout the day, but I'm packing up a whole bunch of stuff. Summer slowdown again. You know me, I put out a story or a little reel or whatever the other day about like, I don't have summer slowdown because I know how to fight it. And that's not to be like big-headed or anything. It's more of motivation to people. It's like summer slowdown's a thing, and there is a thing, but you can fight it. This is proof. Here's a weekend of sales, 40 items. So what's up, TJ? Tej, Colts Super Bowl as guest. Scotty, get out of here with that. No, sir. We're going to the Super Bowl with our rookie QB. Here is a rando Indianapolis 500, not Indianapolis 500, Indianapolis like team, like the Indy sports team, whatever they are. This is one of the pit crew, AJ Foyt Racing pit crew jerseys. I picked these up because I live in Indy, and they'll donate the extra ones. But they're always good sales, $37.99 for that. Who would have guessed? Like, if you're not in Indy, you're probably not going to pick up that shirt. You probably don't care about that. But you just kind of have to know what you have in your area, right? And list it, and sell it. here we go. First double one. Titans will be the parking attendants. Oh yeah, Titans will be the water boys. Colts winning gets the Super Bowl of held in Indy. Hashtag Peyton. I know. Jeez, you guys are killing me with it. Crying jerseys like sweet. Jeez, we're done talking about football. All right, so I did a sale on Under Armour. So here's the first one. Someone bought 2 polos, combined shipping. I always refund, so I always tell people, hey, everyone always asks my lives, how do you do combined shipping? I tell the people, listen, buy whatever you want, buy everything, pay for it, and then I'll put it in the lowest, cheapest priced envelope or mailing package I can. I'll refund you the difference. That's what I did. So 2 of these, one sold for a whopping $11.99, one sold for $16.99. So how about that? But guess what? That's money I can go spend on stuff for this fall and winter. And these Under Armour polos just aren't doing anything. I put out a little post the other day. They're new with tags at TJ Maxx for $23. So they're not going to be selling for a whole lot. What's up, Joel? How many items do you list per day? It just depends. It depends if I'm like in a listing. Like this week, I think it's going to be listing turbo mode. Like I'm looking for, I can't tell you exactly, but I would say between 70 and 100 items per week is what I list. 70 and 100 items per week is what I list. Because I sold 40 items since Friday, and then I'll stay at that same number, like 1,330 items for sale, always. Like always. I better show you what I sold. I love picking up Orvis with a ton of cargo pockets. So anything Orvis with a million bajillion cargo pockets, I always pick up because fishing is cool and people like stuff with all those cargo pockets. So I got to make sure it's going to the right person. Larry. So let me see what's up. What's up, everybody? How do you refund them the difference? I do it all through my eBay. So through eBay, it'll come up and it'll say what they bought. And then I can just, after I ship the item, after I print the label, I can go back in and refund, and it will say shipping adjustment as one of the tabs. So I hit shipping adjustment, and then I refund them whatever the difference is. So like 2 of those polos were 12 something to ship, but really it's only going to cost like 6 or 7 something. So I'll refund them the difference, and it'll be under shipping. Let me see what else you guys had to say. It takes me too long to list. I'm good to do 5 a day. Hey, whatever you're good to do, as long as you can list something every day, that's all that matters. And let me tell you something. Don't compare yourself to other people in a negative way. I know I look young. I know I'm young, whatever. I'm 37. I know I'm not old, but I know well enough not to, thanks Southern, not to compare yourself to others because that could eat at you, especially people you're looking up to. If anything, I aspire to be them. There are people right now, not in even this community, that I aspire to be. So just keep listing. I've been doing it for 8 years. You'll get more efficient. So you'll get more efficient. Those are going out in a Tyvek. Tyvek free from the Postal Service. So sold for $20, by the way. There are some resale. Do you use K-Ways, guys, spreadsheet to keep track of items? So no, I actually don't. So I'm a one-off from the reselling community as far as, well, first of all, I've sold a long time. But number 2, I don't use a spreadsheet because I sell everything on eBay, and freaking eBay keeps tabs of every single thing I sell, and everything I buy, I know exactly how much it costs. Plus, I buy everything on the same card, same credit card, and so it keeps track of everything. I've done it for 8 years. I've had no issues with it, and it saves me a ton of time. If I had to enter every item into a spreadsheet, I would have to get another job, personally. So no, I don't. I think it's a good thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I don't use a spreadsheet. I know how much I pay for items, and with eBay, it keeps track of everything. It keeps track of every item, everything you sell. So, and I know how much I spend on every item. So these are actually some links sold, new with tags. Sold these for $28. Yep, thanks. Sorry if I missed your questions, but I'm just telling you, that's one way that I'm not conventional. And then another way is my inventory system. So people might throw up when they see my inventory system, but those are all Peter Millar shirts. Right down here, these are Peter Millar shirts. So I don't put things, when I list it, I put them in piles, and then I come down here and put them in the bins that are like items. So I have a whole bin of Peter Millar striped shirts, whole bin of Peter Millar solid shirts. Same thing with everything. So when I go look for that item, I know exactly where it is. I just have a photographic memory. That's how I am. And it's super efficient for me. It saves me a step. I don't have to put it A10 and go to that and wrap it up and then put it in my listing and then go and put it in that. No, it saves me time. I'm all about saving time. I sold 40 items this weekend. I can do it super quick. So that's just me. Those are 2 ways I'm not like most resellers. If I were to hire someone, things might change. Your sticker says live thrifting. I don't know how to change my sticker. I don't even see a sticker on my screen. Let me see. Sorry if you're watching this later, YouTube. Interact. Interact. Lightning text poll, quick poll, draw and guess. Draw and viewer guess. I have no idea how to change. I'm not live thrifting. Obviously, I'm packing. So I have no idea on my iPad how to change that up. So they on this platform, they have a little banner, which I thought was super cool you can put. But now I don't know how to do it. But I'm not going to waste time either. Lightning Q&A, text a poll, quick poll, draw. I don't know. I'm not gonna battle somebody, that's for sure. So enhance, stickers. Oh, stickers. All right, well, at least I can do this. Here we go. Packing 40 items. So if it says live thrift, this is what I'm really doing. This is what I'm really doing. Packing 40 items. Does it say packing 40 items now? Okay, I hope it does. Let's keep moving. Let's keep grooving. What is your advice on Poshmark? I don't have Poshmark. I just do eBay. That's, again, another difference between me and other resellers. I just do eBay. I don't have any problem with my sales. If I cross-listed, it would take me more time. I don't think I'd have enough time. I'd have to hire someone if I wanted to cross-list. I think I'd have to hire someone. I'd have to hire someone if I did anything else. But I have other ways. So I also want to talk about this. I was a teacher for forever. This was my side hustle. Now this is my full-time job. I'm looking for other side hustles to my full-time job. I want multiple streams of income. That's how I was as a teacher. I want the same for here. So this isn't going to be my end all. This is going to be my main job, and then I'll have other side hustles. So right now, I feel like I'm doing a good job and selling quite a bit, but I don't cross-list. I use Autoposher. So, and thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining in. What it up, Surfs? What up? What it do? What it do, Paul Wall, baby? Yeah, for sure. You're for sure 37. I know. Hi, how are you? Good. If I missed anything, put it in the comments, and then somebody can pin it. So what's your side hustle? I can't tell you, boy. Now that I'm at the schools, I go back there. Let's just say that. No, I'm just kidding. I have some other things in the works. So let's see. These are some Nike shorts. My side hustle is I'm trying to get more side hustles. Nike shorts. Again, I just surfs up these things. I find them. I pick them up. I list them in super, like, under 2 minutes. 22 is what I sold them for. That's not an Autoposher sale. That's an actual surf price. I do 22 often. I don't know why. Just 2222. I wanted around 20, and it's just easy to put 2222. So those sold for 2222. Make sure it's going to the right person. It is gone. Tom. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hey, from California. What's up, California? Hey, speaking of California Republic, when I went to LA to visit my roommate from college who still lives there, I got this hat. Let me see. Hey, I love stuff so much. Good, Danny. I'm glad you like that. I'm always looking out for Snoopy. If you're on here and you're watching this later on YouTube, I love doing lives. I love talking to people. That's how I am. That's how I like to interact. Here we go. Another Under Armour. Again, I ran a sale. I still have a sale on these right now. I think like 20% off or something because they haven't been selling all season. And I'm just ready to unload them and just get the special ones from now on. These Under Armours aren't doing a whole lot for me. They might just be a Surf's Up. $14.99, promote up 4%, and let them go next year. Right now, I'm not. It's fall's too close. We're going to be selling jeans and stuff here in a second. Waiting for your Western shirt. Yeah, I'm not going to list the Western shirt for a little bit. Are you on Whatnot? No, so I'm not on Whatnot. I decided I'm not going to do Whatnot. I totally feel like I could destroy Whatnot, like in a good way. And again, I'm not being cocky. I just feel like I can put on a show. I get tons of inventory, like Lululemon and stuff that I have no interest in listing. But I just don't want to do Whatnot. A lot of people are doing it. I'm going to let them do their thing. I'm going to continue to do my thing, work on some other stuff. But I enjoy watching people. And I wish the best for all the people that do it. I want everyone to be successful. I hope Whatnot goes towards this type of clothing. That would be awesome. But no, Whatnot's not for me. Even though I feel like I could do a good job at it. Nike shorts, again, you guys know I like the stretch waistband. 21.11. Those were an auto posture sale. And it was a repeat buyer too, so thank you. Whoever that was. Michael Douglas got him, just kidding. Let me see. Do I have black jeans? I don't know. You're going to have to look at my store to what I have. I got approved for Whatnot, guys. Now what? Joel, now what? I don't know. Do it. Maybe not. Do you run a sale? Hey, what's up, Southern? Do you run a sale on your whole store or just certain things? So, no, I go under promotions in my store, and I do just certain things. There are tons of items in my store, like my Surf's Up Method items, I don't want to sell for less. So I only go to certain things. So like Under Armour polos, I'm about to do it for probably FootJoy polos. I'm going to probably do it with a whole bunch of shorts, stuff like that. So you can go to individual categories in your store if you do that, which I do, and you can just run it from there. And then again, we're doing packing 40 items. I don't know if it says live thrifting somewhere on this thing. That's not what I'm doing. So those sold for $21.11. Let me keep looking. Had a monster day on eBay yesterday. Video up. I like it. All right, I'll watch that. By the way, Monster, thank you for reminding me. Do I promote my Surf's Up Method items? Yes, I promote those at like 4%. So like those Polo Ralph Lauren's, those are the main, those are what I started with. $15.99 to $17.99 depending on the style, like a gingham check or whatever is higher, and promote it like 4%. Just because you promote at 4% doesn't mean someone has to buy it. I love my Snoopy's good. If someone, Joel, how do I, sorry, later on, what I want to do is type on Joel, and then, Joel, if you see any comments, Joel, I want you to tag those for me. Should I get a store right away on eBay or wait till I'm starting? You don't want to get a store unless the store pays for itself. So it's been a long time since I started with the store. Mine's like $60, which I completely forgot about until recently. But I wouldn't get a store until it pays for itself. Like the insertion fees start getting too high. Until it starts getting too much and a store is a better price, I'd get a store. You do get some benefits with the store, but you need to look into those. Like every quarter you get $50 off eBay shipping supplies, which reminds me, I'm going to use some of these today because I have 1 million of them and I have another box with another 1 million of them too. So I'm going to use these. No, it says packing orders. Good, I'm glad. Should I? Yeah, so let's keep going. Yeah, I have premium also. So bought these actually recently, guys. Guess what? They're out there, and you probably have seen them too. But I like to do retail arbitrage. So Goodwills and thrift stores are great, but I like to do retail arbitrage too. But you have to be very, very careful. I say that every time. It's almost like gambling. Not really. You'll make your money back, but it's like gambling because it gets expensive. You can buy shirts or whatever for $30 and want to get 60 out of them. But you could sit on those shirts for a year, and that's a lot of money. That's like 4 or 5 items from the thrift store. So retail arbitrage can be expensive and dangerous, but it also is good when it hits. So those sold for $32.99. I think I bought them for $12. Sirs, found some James Dean Moto leather jacket by Shop Brothers. Paid $20. Sold for $380 and $600. Dang. Those are called Grand Slams. Those are hard to come by. It's probably because I thrift at thrift stores, and for the most part, I guess I obviously thrift, but I source from thrift stores, and almost all the thrift stores they pull all that stuff. So I don't go to flea markets or anything because we don't have them. But that is awesome. Yeah, that's a grand slam in my book. Here is a Polo Ralph Lauren, and I should mirror this for you guys, shouldn't I? So, oh, it is mirrored. So Polo Ralph Lauren 2XB, so bigger. So this is 2XB, and it's a gingham check, and it's short sleeve. So I'm glad it's sold now that the winter is coming. Sold for $21.88. Should have sold it for more. What was I doing? Maybe it's an auto posture sale. So thanks for coming in. Hi, all. Park out that one. Let's go. Hey, I liked watching the thrift at the not the thrift, but the Arizona Pickens. Your live this morning at the flea market. We don't get to do flea markets around here, so grown out ground. Let's see. I sold a ton of this exact shirt. A ton of these this year. These Nike purple striped, this exact shirt I found, I don't know, whatever. I found them, I sell them. Again, surfs up with those. $18.88. Just easy list. Take 2 minutes. Pictures and listing it. Because you just list similar. Throw in the pictures and throw in the size. And then hit list. Because you don't have to change anything in the description. Steven. Let's go into Steven. Yeah. Let's see. Next item. I sold this a ton. So Nike, let's say it right now. Nike is doing better than Under Armour. And I don't see Nike at TJ Maxx and Ross. So that could be something. But here's Nike right here. Just this regular old striped shirt. I think it's a standard fit. Yeah, standard fit. You'll see standard fit. You'll see tour performance. I like modern fit, standard fit, whatever. Those are newer-ish. And those sell for me too. Well, how much did you sell that for? $16.99. That's a $10 bill. That's a $10 bill. So I hope everyone else had a good weekend. Got some good sales. Again, I do this live to show people what I'm selling, how much I'm selling it for, if it's worth getting anymore, if it's worth not getting anymore, if I'm running sales, all that sort of stuff. FootJoys. They have not been doing this well for me. FootJoys. So I'm going to be very cautious on what FootJoys I pick up. And I'm going to probably run a sale here at the end of, right now. So this sold for $15.29, auto posture sale. I don't list anything for $15.29. And so I still made $10 or $12 on it, which is fine. And again, these are surfs up for me, so I can list them super quick. You ever sold vintage Tiger Woods Nike? Yeah, I have. But they're vintage Tiger Wood. Oh, thanks for the follow, me. Thanks for following me. The vintage Tiger Wood polos, there's a lot of them. They don't sell super well. The only Tiger Woods, hey, thank you. The Tiger Woods that sell well that are vintage are like the red with the mock neck. Those are like what he wore on the Masters Sundays. Those sell well for me. But yeah, a lot of times I'll find Tiger Woods with the cotton tag and then the little metal tab right here. Those don't do real well for me. But hey, they might do well for you. So, FootJoy. That's something I'm not picking up anymore. Something I am picking up, and I have been. If you've been watching me lately, good for you. If you haven't been, where have you been? Where have you been? By the way, I'm on an iPad, so there's a big difference. Abercrombie & Fitch. Abercrombie & Fitch. I probably had these exact same things in high school at the pool, thinking I was real cool. That rhymed. Anyways, these sold for $22.79. That's an auto posture sale. So again, auto posture's the bomb. How much do you like to buy Nike Polos for? So I buy Nike Polos for $4.99. So $4.99 are how much I buy them for, because I go to pretty much the same thrift stores. I will not spend, the only way I'll spend more on a Nike Polo than $4.99 if it's a blade collar. So it has a couple buttons here, and the collar looks just like this. It's not a flip collar. So if it's a blade collar, Nike Polo, golf, I pay more. If it's a Tiger Woods, what? No. The Tiger Woods, no, I will buy that if it's like a newer version. If it's a little bit more, not more than $10 for any of those. Also, Nike tennis Roger Federer does really well. I don't know if you guys knew that. But there is some Abercrombie and Fitch. Abercrombie and Fitch, I'm telling you. We'll go from there to something different. Hanley shirt. Call them. Thanks for all your help. Of course. That's what I'm here for. Again, hi YouTube. This is going on YouTube later. So I put these on YouTube again to let people know over there, and for people to binge watch is what I used to do. But this is a kid's, just a little rain jacket. $3.99 or $5.99 is what I paid for this. I wouldn't have paid any more, and that's how much they price these at, either one or the other, depending on the store I'm going to. I've had this for probably since spring. So I've had this for a few months. I would say more than 90 days. It's sold to Mary, and she wants it for her kid to go back to school. $23.99. So, meh, whatever. Where is our co-host today? Oh, my wife, when she left me alone, she went to the Ed Sheeran concert in Chicago last night. So she went to Ed Sheeran, left me here to pack. So that's what I'm doing today. But no, she's having a good time, and I'm here working. It's all good. Territory Ahead, Casey, that was for you. Territory Ahead. I tell people I don't get this brand very much. I don't. So just because I'm telling you I got Territory Ahead and it sold for me does not mean, oh, sir said get this. I'm going to buy every Territory Ahead. No. I only like crazy patterns, like Southwest, anything like this, like tribal, whatever. That's what I get. Oh, Ed Sheeran, I know. Way to go, wifey. Whatever. Why didn't you go to Ed Sheeran? I wasn't invited. Was not invited. Felix was not invited, and that's okay. That's okay. So Territory Ahead, $18.99 on those. Used to get a lot of money for Territory Ahead in probably 2017. Around there, right when I first started Territory Ahead, when I binge watched people on YouTube, there was like 2 people out there, and they would literally just do this and tell you the brands. Those would sell for like $30, but they've just gone downhill. But those still sell. Those still sell, the loud colored ones. This is something I probably wouldn't really pick up again. Well, yeah, I would, because it's polyester. So one of the weird Brooks Brothers I pick up. So anytime I find a polo that is a polyester and as a hit, this is a St. Andrews polyester Brooks Brothers polo, I will pick up. That sold for $18.99. $18.99. I wasn't invited to Beyonce last week either. Yeah, I wouldn't be sad about that one. I mean, she's good. I liked it when she was with whatever, Destiny's Child. I don't know half her new songs. All right, Brooks Brothers. Going to the right person. Again, as you know, I use my thermal printer and I check it on my phone, make sure it's going out to the right person. Thermal printer is the best investment I've ever made. That cost money in this business. This is a Levi's size small denim jacket. If this tells you fall's coming, I don't know what else to say. This is saying fall is coming. Fall is coming. I mean, August is like now almost. So this is going out flat rate envelope. It sold for not as much as I wanted to sell for, $28. These used to sell for more. What the heck? Oh geez, is someone else in here? Oh boy. I'm excited for fall. Yeah, you actually, fall, I think fall, they did a big poll last year. I think fall was the most, favorite season for people. I was surprised. It was fall, spring, summer, then winter. I'm pretty sure. I was completely surprised. Maybe because it's just not my favorites. But yeah, fall, spring, summer, winter. Those are the seasons. I could get spring because you were coming out of winter and like it's going to be warm. Or in fall, maybe it's like too hot and people love like the cider and whatever. I don't know. That sold for $28. I like all the seasons in one way or another, but I definitely like the warmer weather. Cause the smell, probably. I love the fall and miss living in Texas. Yeah, I know we're an extra large one. I know where an extra large one like that is for 10. You probably do. Arc'teryx. Y'all are going to be real mad at me for this one, but I can't help it. I base my prices off of comps. So I get online, I look at the comps, how much it sold for. This exact Arc'teryx with this fall orange pumpkin color, the comps were not great on it. It sold for $28.88. Listen, that's what the market brings on this shirt. I wish most Arc'teryx bring a lot more, but that particular shirt, I sold for how much comps are. I could have listed it off the top of my head for 40 bucks and probably sat on it for a year. I don't know. Or maybe sold it in the fall. So that's sold for almost $30. Again, my average cost of goods is $5.25. Sedona is beautiful late September. I love Sedona. We went to Sedona in October, and my wife and I, when she was pregnant with our second, and loved it. Check these bad boys out. Big boys. And not just that, Polo Ralph Lauren, Indias Madras or whatever. The mod, you know, like that special fabric. Anyways, I took a best offer for $35. I've had these for man, I don't know, probably since last season, like a year ago. And I thought they'd sell quick. Maybe I listed them too high, but I took a best offer at 35 bucks. So 35 bucks is what I got for those. I'm sorry if I'm missing some of your comments. Let's see. Yeah, so it sold for 35. They're going to John. John, where are you? John, here you are. What did I pass up? See, that's why I check everything when I'm down here. This is just my method. My method. So don't copy me. It works for me. Works for me. So that's going to John. What I miss some link sole shorts. So another pair of link sole. I think we sold one earlier. Just talked about one earlier. So link sole, I still pick these up if they're like the performance shorts. I don't sell them for a whole ton of money. $20, not shabby for $3.99. See, I don't need to go to a spreadsheet because I know exactly how much I pay for all my stuff. $3.99 for shorts. Those sold for $3.99, and those I bet are going to Nathan. They are. Hi, my name is Name too. Trisha, what are you trying to have me do? John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt? What are you trying to get me to? What are you going to get me to say that people are going to get this and copy it and then make me look weird? 511 snap button. Snap button. So you got, no, it's not snap buttons. Yeah, it is. Look, they look like buttons, but they're actually snaps. They even fooled me just for, in my listing I had snap button. For a second I'm like, uh-oh. They look like regular buttons, but they are snaps. Whew. All right. Do you pick everything up link sole? No, I was actually going through some of my stuff down here. I was looking for that St. Andrews shirt, and I saw a link sole polo. And it's like a cotton blend. And I'm like, I even forgot I had that thing. So I'm not going to pick those up anymore, and I'm probably going to put that on sale today. I want to get that out the door. I need to make space for fall, because as you know, I have probably over 1,000 items of fall inventory that I need to make extra space for. So I'll consolidate all my 80 bins into different things. Like right now, all my flannels are way up high because I really don't sell those. So it'll be the same for in the fall and winter. Like all my shorts and all my polos will be way up high and out of the way. I'll put all the RLX and foot joists in one bin, stuff like that. I have to consolidate to make room. That's more than you guys want to know, but hey, that's my system. Salvador, not El Salvador, Salvador bought those. Let's see. Whatever, gotcha. I'm waiting for that Western shirt. I know. All right, so this shirt would have sold for probably $50. RLX with this Seminole golf course on it. See that Seminole? That's a fancy golf course. I picked up a whole bunch of these. I know it sold for 50 because it sold some for 50. But I passed this one up at the thrift store because I did the sun fade test, right? So you have the bottom or the top. You bring the bottom up. And you can't see it. But, well, yeah, you can. See that difference in blue? There's a big difference there. And when you take a photo, you can see the difference. So I passed it up. I did the sun fade test in the store. Not going to get it. And then I went home and I listed some of these. I'm like, oh my gosh, this golf course is expensive. And I bet you that sun faded one will even sell. It did. $22.16. Thanks, Auto Posher. Have you already taken pics of the fall clothes prior to putting them in bins? No. Nope, nope, nope. So right now I still have, I do summer and spring all the way to September 1st. So my concentration right now is summer and spring all the way for another month because it's the end of July. So I'll do summer and spring, and then I'll pull out the bins and start listing those. So honestly, right now, I probably wouldn't have to thrift until January. I could literally list only until January with all the stuff I have. I wouldn't have to go to one thrift store. So that's how I do it. That's how I've been doing it for about 4 years. But yeah, anyways, that sale right there, sun faded shirt, if it's a really good one, it can still sell. But check out that sun fade. What's an example of a spring item? Something like this, like a Patagonia. These are like crossover, like board shorts, but also shorts. Like they call them hybrids or something. But this Patagonia, this is your summer spring type of item. People you might sell it in the fall. Everything sells year round, just at a slower pace or at a faster pace. In the fall, this will sell. In the fall and winter, this will sell at a slow pace if you sell it at all. It sold for $23.33. Thanks, Auto Posher. And by the way, if you're interested in Auto Posher, I know most people in here already know about it, but I do have a link. If you want to try it, again, at delist and relist. So I cannot wait till fall and winter because all that stuff that's been sitting down in the algorithms is getting delisted and relisted up. And so it'll be boosted up and everyone's going to see it and they're going to all buy it, hopefully. And it sends out offers. So I have a link. You get $5 off with code SurfsUpFinds. You're welcome, by the way. Is your collection of jerseys, yeah, these are my collection of jerseys. I have a whole bunch, even like in a box. So these are all thrifted, and I'm gonna be weird like this. By the way, I'll tell you why I'm packing this. So this is a performance. So this is a Ralph Lauren. If you find the performance, which they have like a nylon spandex blend to them, they go for more money. So this is a 2XL. It's a small houndstooth actually. So that's like a mini houndstooth. It's not a gingham. It's a houndstooth. You can see right here. Well, it could be gingham. I don't know. Whatever. It's sold for $27.77 internationally. So this would normally be like a $17 shirt, but because it's the performance, it's sold for $10 more. The jerseys, if I thrift a Champion jersey, I keep it because I grew up in this era and I loved all the players. I was a huge Reggie Miller fan and everything. So I just keep them. I know they're worth money. I know I could sell them and all that sort of stuff, but I just think they're cool. I keep them. By the way, I'm redoing this area. I got a standing desk and everything, so it might look different next time you see me. I don't know. But they'll sold internationally, and I'll show you what that looks like. So here's international. It's going to ship to this location in Illinois, and then it will ship from there to wherever it's going. I have no idea who bought it. It could be in Europe or Asia, wherever. Doesn't matter to me. It's gone. I also have a collection. Yes, Joel, you need to be DMing me because I have a shirt for you to ship to you. Next item. Love your collection. Thanks. I know, Lil Denny, you have a collection of Snoopy. I know that. Silver tab. Levi's that I pick up. Silver tab. This is actually not a super old one. This is like a second generation maybe. Let's say the first generation, second generation, third generation. I would say this is like a second or third generation of silver tab. Silver tab I always pick up. If I can get it, they cost me $7.99. I pick them up. $25.99. Again, not huge, but it is what it is. Can you talk about international sales with shipping? Does it cost you more? No. So with I just sell on eBay. Again, it makes it easier for me too. I'm not like figuring everything else out and trying to just do eBay. So eBay takes care of it. All you do is click international shipping, and then they do the rest. And I have no idea. All I do is print out the label, and just like that, I see, oh, it's going internationally. Doesn't cost me anymore. I think I've heard rumors when they first started doing it was called global shipping. I used to, before, like when I first started in 16, I'd have to write, like if I did international shipping, I'd have to fill out a whole bunch of forms. It was a big pain in the ass. And now they do it this way, which is nice. And I think it's a couple reasons. easier for us, and then in the other countries, it keeps people honest. So what would happen was, when I would sell items, people would say, can you put on the item that I bought it for $2 so they don't have to pay a ton of import fees? Now, it keeps them honest. So they have to pay the import fees that they actually bought the item for. That was not the case. This is not going in a Tyvek. This is going in a padded flat rate. So I better get that out. So what's up? Thanks for joining, everyone. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follows. And again, this will be going up on YouTube later if you're not already following me there. Silver Tab jeans, $26. I love Silver Tab. If you get the first generation, like they'll say really big on the label, baggy or loose or whatever, those sell for over 30. Easy. So let's see, make sure they're going the right place. Parker. You can tell I like to interact with you guys. Next item. Okay, now we're starting to get to some shoes. Like I said, two things that I despise. I do not like listing, but hey, Joel, thanks. The only reason I do it is because they bring good money. Shoes, suits, and blazers. And there's a difference between suits and blazers. I don't like doing it because shoes I have to clean. Taking the pictures aren't bad, but cleaning them, just and listing them, I have to find the exact model. But then you buy shoes like this for $9 and they sell for $60. So then it's like, I gotta keep selling shoes. So I took I cleaned a whole bunch of shoes over Friday, during Friday, and I listed some of them, and I've already sold 4 pair. So those sold for $60. I took a best offer on them, paid $9. I hate shoes. What is your favorite item you like to sell? I like to sell items. I honestly, you don't make a ton, but I really like to sell the Surf's Up method items. They're so easy. They take me, I've shown you, they're in my videos, I've done them live. They take me 30 seconds to take pictures of them, and they literally take me another 30 seconds to a minute to list them. So they're super easy to list. I can literally do it on the go so quickly. Like literally if I'm standing in line at a thrift store, I can list 2 items like that. And that's $20. And I know those aren't super exciting, but they're just no-brainer things to list. So that's what I like to list. Obviously, I like doing fun auctions like Jinkos or whatever. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren denim work shirt. So if it has the 2 pockets in the front and it's denim like that, it's called a work shirt. And that sold for $36.09. Obviously, auto posture sale. Obviously, an auto posture sale. Making sure it's going to the right person. Gary's getting it in Idaho. So I love your Surf's Up stuff. Thanks. I appreciate it. My local Goodwill charges $20 for shoes. Yeah, so ours does too. Our Goodwills are starting to price up shoes like crazy. But I paid $10 for those, so I paid up. Our Goodwills were $4.99 for every single shoe, $6.99 for any boot, $1.99 for any type of flip-flop sandal. Across the board. After the pandemic, they got rid of every single discount, military, senior, half-off days, all that stuff. And they started pricing everything up out of crazy prices. They want to call it like best, better. It's the same stuff they used to always put out. They just priced it way up. And like all of the like mom groups around the area are starting to get like really mad about it. And we live in a kind of a nice area, so that won't be good for them. But anyways, yeah, that's $20 for shoes. Used shoes, it's crazy. But some of these I'll show you are worth it to pay $20 for. Oh yeah, that work shirt, $36.09. What automatic offers do you have on Auto Porsche? So right now on Southern, I have 5% on Auto Posture. So when I first got Auto Posture, I sent out the 10% automatic offers. And to be honest, I wasn't losing money, but I was getting a ton of sales. And as I was going through the sales, I'm like this one. I'm like, I don't want to take 10% off that. Or I get another one, I'm like, that would have sold without 10% off. So I'm like, I'll do 5. But I might mark it back up to 10. I don't know. And you can also adjust it. So like I adjusted it. Anything under $20 on Auto Posture, I do not do automatic offers. Anything above $20, I do automatic offers. So all the Surf's Up Fine things that are under $20, they won't get automatic offers sent. So I do like that. I might bump it up to 10 and do that. So Bacardi, new with tags, sold for $15.22. Thanks, Auto Posture. But remember, I'm running a sale on these right now. So they might have bought them with the sale. I don't know. They didn't. They bought them with Auto Posture. So even though it had a weird logo on it, I don't know how many people would like to wear that. Definitely if you're a school teacher, you couldn't wear that to school. But new with tags, Under Armour shirt for $15.22. You can't beat that. It's going to Keith. Let's see if it's really going to Keith. So I do 8%. Joel, that's a good in between. I'm going to probably do that. So Auto Posture, 8% it is. Starting today. I'm going to do that. 511 tactical shorts, new with tags for $3.99. Again, I do not do a spreadsheet because I know exactly how much I'm paying for everything. If you're buying stuff at all different prices, maybe for you, but I've been doing this for 8 years. I have my own CPA. I have my own method. It works great, and I'm super efficient. I think people can see that by now that I am efficient. Right? $28.99 is what those sold for. They sold to Ralph in Pennsylvania. So Ralph got those. Yes, Joel, you the man. Same as what? I want to know. Bombshell, same what? Tell me. Same what? Because I'm like the only one out here. These were retail arbitrage. I bought these in the, so these I did spend up for. But I bought these in the spring. I bought 2XL and 2 double XL. The double XL sold quick. These extra large ones sold a little bit longer. Took a little bit longer, but they were loud Ralph Lauren. They did not have them at all the stores. They only had them at a couple, so I snagged them. $40.84 Auto Posture sale, and I spent $20 per pair. So $20 per pair. Those are loud, I know, Casey. What's up, Amy? Way to go, Ralph. That's what I'm saying. Bomb. I do the same. I buy all my stuff at the same prices. Exactly. So the reason I don't do a spreadsheet is because I sell everything on eBay. Hey, Buried. Oh my gosh, I got to talk about you in a second. And Barry's the same way. I heard him the other night. Like, why do y'all do spreadsheets? I don't do it. I sell everything on eBay. It tells you exactly how much everything sells for. If you want to look, it has the whole printout, and I buy everything for the same price. I've done it for forever. There's no reason for me to do a spreadsheet. I've never had an issue. It would be a complete waste of time. I would literally waste hours of my week doing a spreadsheet. If I cross-listed, that's a different story. I don't do it. It's not what I do. So, and guess what? I'm successful at it. Coming to promote my Whatnot today at 5 Eastern. Barry's Whatnot. Barry, I saw you talk about stuff last night. Oh my gosh. I was just, man, you are so witty. I love your person. You're so witty. It's because you're from the Midwest. That's where I'm from too. Henry got this Under Armour. Again, I'm running a sale on these. He bought them for $17, $16.99 Under Armour shirt. Smarter, not harder. Exactly, Bombshell. Smarter, not harder. When I list things, I do it super quick. You don't, like, certain items, you don't have to take a bajillion detailed pictures and a bajillion details in the my description is the freaking same for every single item. I literally, if I don't sell similar, I literally copy and paste. See full description. It is the exact same, which you obviously, there you go. It's the exact same in every single listing. I don't put anything in it. All it is are my policies. That's it. No measurements. I do them in my pictures. Nothing. So it's the same thing. Copy and paste for my notes. Done. If it's not sell similar. Sell similar, don't have to do anything. Just saying. Work smarter. Work smarter. $16.99. Let me be an inspiration maybe, or motivation. I am the most like, look what I do, look how big I am, whatever. I'm not that person at all. I'm just like, guys, come on. Let's work smart. Travis Matthews, size small. Again, I'm glad I sold this with fall coming. Size small, $21.88. Again, for all those people who don't like buying small stuff, I'm about to show you. Here's small, and I have some more small. Small sells for me. Always has. Small sells for me. It's just like with suits. 38 and under sell really well. The bigger, the better sells well. Work smarter, not harder. Just Landed in Denver. Let's go. Denver, I'm jealous. I'd like to go to Denver. I have your knowledge on the men's. I love your knowledge on men's. Bomb, I appreciate it. I'm trying to learn women's. I'm always trying to learn everything. I love learning. I love learning. That's why I said earlier in this, which I have on YouTube, and people are going to be like, you're a broken record. But when I was a teacher, I loved having other streams of income. Reselling, right? So I quit teaching. Now this is my full stream, which is good. I'm going to keep it up, but I want other streams of income. So I'm always learning about other ways to have streams to come in. Any of the big people out there making a lot of money, and money doesn't bring happiness, but it definitely brings less stress in my life. So yes, it does bring less stress, which means more happiness. How do you feel about level wear golf clothes? Oh man, I don't know if I've ever seen level wear. I don't know. I don't know about level wear. So there you go. How are your sales on eBay? So I'm packing up 40 items, since Friday. So sales have been really good. They have been. I did a story the other day. Like, my sales have been up this summer. Up. Most people have been down because this is like the first year that no one's been stimulus checks haven't been going out. A lot of new sellers. I've been selling seasonal, and that's not like, if you're new, I get it. You want to list every single thing you have. Summer slowdown is a thing, but because I sell seasonal, I can combat it differently. And if you're just starting out, you can't do that because you probably can't sit on a whole bunch of inventory. I understand that. But I sell seasonal, so my sales have been good. Here are 3 Under Armour polos, and guess what? They're all size small. They're all size small. 3 small polos. Someone bought them all together. So I had $4.99 in each polo. $4.80 is what the guy paid for all 3. And they're going priority. And so 15, and then 15 is what I paid, and then 13% from 40.80, and then the rest is my profit on those. Marion. Let me just make sure Marion got it. Make sure it's Marion. Because that would not be a... I don't want to send Marion 3 polos or someone 3 polos that they didn't buy. A lot of smalls. Yep. You promote your listings on eBay. Ruby, I only promote... See, I have auto posture now, so I don't promote listings anymore because I have auto posture. It sends out offers to anyone that's interested in my item at 5%, which I'm going to bump it up to 8 now, at least during this transition between now and September. But I promote only my search up method items, the items that I can list in under 2 minutes that I wouldn't have picked up before, but now I pick up. I promote those at 4%. 4%. So that's why I promote them at. LL Bean, I've had these for a minute. These are convertible pants, so they zip off right there for your shorts and your pants. I've had these for a while. I get any convertible pants I can find that are like nylon. Boy Scout, Under Armour, then your North Face, and all the other ones, of course. But LL Bean, did you guys know they make these? I didn't until I found them. RNI Systems knew. RNI Systems. What's up, Posh Tick? Interesting. Wow, I've never seen anything like those. Yeah, Joel, I haven't either. Only pair I've ever found of those, and obviously the only pair I've sold. So be on the lookout for, I guess, but I've never seen those. Those are actually going ground advantage, so they're under £1. This I sell often. Buried has Alan Flusser in his Whatnot show. I saw that, Tej, but it's not an all-over print. Okay, Alan Flusser sells Joel and Trisha. It's got to be loud. It's got to be loud. I will pick it up. I'm going to try it out. I'm not too good for anything. I admit when I'm wrong. I am wrong. I am wrong. Alan Flusser, loud print button-up shirts like Paisley sell. So I'm going to start looking for those up. I did say they didn't sell. I am wrong. They do sell. Peter Millar, BMW Championship. You probably won't find this wherever you live unless you live in Indy or maybe another town where they have that. But they held the PGA tournament here 2 times, the BMW Championship. So I find these often around here, and they sell super quick. So auto posture sale, $26.49. I had it at $28.99, I think. So that sold auto posture. I listed that. I just brought that down here. So I listed that this weekend. So that sold, those sell super quick for me. Asterisk next to everything, right? Asterisk next to everything, for sure. Mine was a double XL. I know, there's an asterisk next to everything. But for the most part, Alan Flusser. And when I put a video together a long time ago now, it's like 4 months, I put brands I don't pick up because like 99% of that brand does not sell. And I know that. But there is that 1%. And I'm going to start picking them up. BMW Factory is in my town. I love, yeah, so anytime you can get BMW logoed stuff, Nike, on Nike, or like Under Armour, or Peter Millar, and also like Lexus, any of those big, nice Mercedes brand car, on nice polos, I pick them up. Here's an exception for nice shoes. What Lululemon items do you pass on? I'll tell you that in a second, because I made a video about what I pass on. So here's some G4s. G4 cleats. What? G4 is a good brand to look out for. These are some G4 golf cleats or whatever. I listed these. I cleaned them on Friday, listed them yesterday, and sold them today. Took a best offer for $90. How much did I pay? $9. $9. So paid $9 for these. They sold for $90. They ain't know what they had. They are fire, and they're my size. They're my size, and my golf shoes are like. But I don't play golf anymore because I work all the time. Golfing's like 4 hours. I would when my son gets older. Oh shoot! I was supposed to put these on all my stuff. Now on the next packages, I have to put those on. I have a million of them. So I'm gonna make these a little nicer. What I'm gonna do is put them in little bags on their own, and then I'll put them in there. Yeah, that brand's super good. Golfing is boring. I know, but I like golfing. I really do. Actually, I'm gonna have to put them in bags. It is what it is. Golfing sells, so golfing and hiking are like the best sellers for me. Golfing and hiking. So, you be you. You be you. Exactly. That's, you guys know me. You be you. I'll get back to Lululemon talk. You guys know me. You be you. That's like my whole life. I feel like that's why I got along with like everybody. Because I was always like, you be you. Like with religion, I don't care what you believe in. Politics, I don't care what you believe in. Like you sell certain items, great. You do what you do. I sell certain things, you do. You be you. And in this day and age, like with all going on, I don't battle here. With all that stuff, like, I don't care. Like, you be you. So, Lululemon, before I forget, do you promote your items on eBay? I'll let you know. Some at 4%. I promote only some at 4%. Items less than $20, I promote at 4%. Lululemon has gone downhill for me. That does not mean it's a brand not to pick up. So, again, I'm not looking right here at the camera. It's an iPad, so it's longer. Lululemon, I passed up a scuba hoodie the other day. It's women. It was black. It was more the cotton, so it was older, like probably 10 years old. Thanks, Carolan. And I passed it up. So, and it was $5.99. I passed up quite a few lately, like the pants. Lululemon women's, I pick up only if it's a newer version. So if it's a newer version of whatever, I don't barely even pick up tank tops anymore. But like shorts, I'll always pick up. Skirts, I'll always pick up. Like any of the jackets that are nicer, I'll pick up, anything like that. But some of that old Lululemon, think about it. They've made millions of those, billions of those. And Lululemon's been good ever since I started. So yes, the market's going to get a little flooded. Again, those are $90 for those shoes. My biggest sale of the weekend. Right? Whatevs. Lululemon doesn't sell as fast for me. Yeah. So I picked up a lot of men's Lulu. Men's Lulu is different. Men's Lulu sells better. So in order, I say this often. My very favorite brand for athletic wear, Viore now. Lululemon, Rhone. So Viore's my favorite, Lululemon, Rhone. Men, for like every brand sells better for me. That's a crossover brand. Like Patagonia, North Face, Lululemon, Viore, anything like that. So here's a pair of Doc Marten sandals that this really nice lady gave me. She put them in her cart and she's like, oh, I texted my daughter and I think you're a reseller, right? I see you here often. I'm like, yeah. And I'm super nice and whatever. And she's like, well, they never text me back, so you can have them. They're only $5. I'm like, okay. So $30. I thanked her a lot. And so now I have a new friend. Serves. Hey, why are you coming in so late? I'm just now doing all these shoes that I listed. I just listed and cleaned a whole bunch of shoes with College, and we did it together, and it's my least favorite thing to do, and I sold 4 pair over the weekend. One of the G4 I just packed sold for $90. I sold Mephisto, whatever, for like $60, and now I sold these for $30. I have 5 into them. I didn't have to do anything to these. They were in perfect condition. I'm in my wedding anniversary. Give me a break. It's my wedding anniversary. Oh, happy wedding anniversary. And I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm thanking you for getting my work done. Size on the dock Streisner. These docks were size, well, right there. These were a size 7. I could have just looked at the listing right here and said 7. Instead, I took time, which wasn't efficient, right? So size 7. The good thing about these Doc Martens, which a lot of them have, they have the name right there. So they're super easy to look up. Super easy to look up. Super easy to list. Just type that name in. I typed in pink. Sell similar. 7. Put it in my description. Put in my pictures. Shipping. Shoebox free from the postal service out the door. And again, if you're just now watching this, I have buy or pay for all my shipping. Can you talk about how to clean shoes? What products you use? Sure. What I'm going to have you do is follow the College reseller, because that's all he does, are shoes. And he knows, he will literally do lives for 2 hours cleaning shoes. He'll tell you everything he uses. But me, I use on the bottoms, I use the Power Spray now. They have that Power Spray by Dawn. That works well. I use a brush. These are just shoes, not leather. And then if it's a certain material or whatever, and white or whatever, I'll put them in the washing machine. I now know, because of the College reseller, to wash it cold water and wash it with towels so you don't hurt your washing machine. So, and I spray those with like Tide or Shout or whatever. So that's how I wash my shoes. I don't spend a ton of time. Like if shoes are completely destroyed and I'm going to make $30 off of them, I have to really wash them. Thanks, Sherry. Thank you very much. If I have to spend a ton of time on them, I am not going to I'm not going to pick them up. Like these Cole Haans right here, I would not have picked these up if they weren't in good condition. So I literally just did a little scrub on the bottom, and that's it. And I do use the Magic Eraser. If I buy a pair of shoes in this good a condition, they just have a little scuff here, a little scuff there. I'll just hit it real quick with the Magic Eraser, and that's it. These sold for, I have to figure that out. How much did these sell for? Because they just sold right before I got on here. Sold for $30, and I paid $9 for them. So $9 into 30 for something I really didn't have to clean a lot is alright. Is alright. Dawn's Power Spray is amazing. Telling you. So if you don't know now, I'm into cars. Another little investment I have. Into cars, and if you put Dawn Power Wash, if you have brake, like tons of brake dust build up on your rims, put the Dawn Power Wash on it, let it sit for 5 minutes. You'll be like, oh my gosh, this stuff's amazing. It's just literally rinse right off all that you would normally be scrubbing. So this is the last sale. Thanks for sticking around. I will post this on YouTube later. If you don't follow me, search up Find on YouTube. Post a ton of information on there. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks. Hope you got something out of this. And basically, yeah, we shipped 40 items. I know I'm going to have more come in today. But if I didn't get a head start on this now, I'll be down here Sunday night forever. I don't want to be doing that. My kids aren't home right now. So I'm getting random shout outs. Surf sales are the best. College, you're awesome. You sell shoes. You sell so many shoes. Like, you're the shoe guy. Or create your own power wash. Dawn plus AI Keel Hall water. I have no Southern. I don't know what that is, but yes, mix. Do you? As we talked about earlier, do you? Whatever works for you. I know College uses some Grand Mal Power Wash. Follow him. If you're watching this later on YouTube, he's on TikTok. College Reseller. He does all shoes. But that's what I do for shoes. And those are my sales. Those are my sales. So, over Friday till today, 40 items packed. I think we had 43 or 44 items actually sell because we combined shipping, but that's it. He's the shoe guru. Anyone had a good way to size keen women's sandals? Have not a size label on them. I don't know. Let's go. That's right. Oh, there goes another sale. See, that's what I'm talking about. I wouldn't be able to keep up. You just sold Duluth Trading, the Flex shorts, which I always talk about that everyone passes up on. So since we're here talking about it, I might as well show you a picture. People pass up on these Duluth stretch shorts all the time. I don't. So anyways, 41 packages to pack up. Thanks for joining. Hope you learned something. Have a great Sunday. Hope you get some good sales in. Love everybody. Sorry if I didn't answer some questions. You can always DM me, and I love y'all. See you guys later. Have a good day, weekend, week.